Now it's not sound of waves crashing constantly. It looks like chat might actually be connected this time as well. Let's see. A little small with the screen. Easy fix. Do we have audio? We do have audio and visual. Awesome. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we will be continuing our time in the Enma-Tei. I feel like that's the proper pronunciation of it. I don't think there's been any news since the last one yet. No new news. Nothing about updates or issues. However, before we actually get into continuing with the story, I am going to do a little bit of summoning here. First off, I'm going to pull out another 5 quartz from my fragments. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's one too many. Well, we're at 791. I'm at 790, but still. Because I want to see if we can get the 5-star CE, and if we can finally get Sigurd to my Chaldea. Because I really want Sigurd, and I really want that 5-star CE. Sigurd's dragon. He's also Kaiba. I don't have a PS5, so, you know, win-win, right? It should totally work. I have Blue Eyes cards. That should be an excellent catalyst, you know. I have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Multiple Blue Eyes White Dragons, so, you know, excellent catalyst? I think so. But, yeah, we're gonna do some quick and dirty rolls here, see if we can get him to come home, see if we can get that 5-star smiling face CE, because I really want that more than anything from this event at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit of quick rolling here, see if they grace us with their presence. If they do, awesome. If they don't, then we move on. Shinji! Shinji is never a good sign of starting things. Shinji is not a good sign. Raida. Vodka. I'm trying to think if there's like any indications of a positive roll coming. Nope, can't think of any. Soul Leaders, that's 3. I'm probably gonna only do 3 10 spins as well, just because I do need to save for Mew coming up, as well as Melt and King Protea. 4, another New Year's Mystique. That CE seems to love us quite so. 5 is a Savant. It's an Acha. It is Kid Gil. Okay. Kid Gil, you know, owner of all the world's treasures and that kind of stuff. Maybe. Number 6 is CE. Lost Pig, I'll take it. I can probably get 1 max limit broken safely now. Probably. 7 is Sarvanto. Ryder. I was gonna say there's a little bit of lag, so maybe, but Alexander. Sadly not Alexander Anderson, who I would be very happy with getting. But 8 is another servant. It is Caster. Paracelsus. Still can't pronounce that name right. 9. Another servant. This one be another caster. Geronimo. And is this going to be a min roll? Because we're 1 more off from it being a min roll, which would sadden me, so. Servant. Azar Hive a min roll. 10. And min roll. Rip. Okay, let's cleanse the palette here real quick with, let's cleanse the palette. Do a friend spin. Cleanse that palette, you know. Okay. Palette has been cleansed a bit here, so let's do another 10. Come on, Sigurd, or the 5-star CE. Either or would be awesome. Both would be amazing. That's 1. Number 2, Servant. Rider. Medusa, I mean, a good rider, you know. Medusa's pretty chill. I'm cool with Medusa, you know. I should probably move her up the rank ups, but that'd be a lot of work. 3. We have a caster. Casters and riders seem to be visiting me a lot. Meth. Okay. Hey, Outlaw. Welcome, welcome. I'm not rolling for Burb. I'm rolling for Dragon. 4. Dragon and CE. Because I really want that Mashu CE. Diarmund. Because I really want Sigurd. You know, he's a cool dude. Real cool dude. 5 is Assassin. Fuma. But how be things, Outlaw? How be things? 6 is another Servant. Berserker this time. Starting to get some variety with our classes here, you know? So maybe, Saber, and it be gold. 7, CE. Tofu, ooh, the Tofu. Tofu's never a good sign. Tofu is never a good sign. 8, Servant. We still haven't gotten our guaranteed 4-star or higher thing yet. Tota. Come on. Golden Saber card. Golden Saber card. 9, Servant. Cleaner. It's not even a rate-up CE. 10, Servant. And it's a caster. 2 minerals in a row. I'm a masochist. I'm gonna do one more 10 roll after I get another friend spin. Just cleanse that palette. You know, palette cleanser of the friend spins. You know what? I'm gonna go until I get either a 3-star servant or a one of the event C's. You know, because that's always a good indication. That's a good indication of your palette has been cleansed of all the negativity. Of course, I'm going to have a lot of extra CEs that I'm going to have to go through eventually as well, but that's the future me. Problems. Present me really wants to get Sigurd and that frickin' 5-star CE. Come on, palette. Get cleansed. Get me that good. Okay, something new here. New command code. Okay. Nothing crazy new, just the cure command code, which I actually do think I need. Maybe. I have to think on that. But I suppose that's enough palette cleanse. Something new is good enough for me. So, last one that I'm going to do. We'll put us down to 701. I'm going for a Sigurd in that 5-star CE. Deontay, welcome, by the way. Welcome. I want the 5-star CE most of all, but I would be very happy to get Sigurd as well. I might do one more, I don't know. My roll's been kind of poor, you know, lately. So. But I do need to make sure I've got enough for Miu attempts, because that should be coming within the next couple weeks. I mean, I haven't... I'm doing mental math now, so I'll be about there. 200 or that. Yeah, I think I can probably afford one more 10 spin. Now that I'm running the numbers in the brain. You're going for the Lancer, then Oi. Nice. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, the roll schedule is fairly thin for me upcoming, so I can afford to burn some quartz like this. And Sigurd is on my list of servants I would roll for regardless, so, you know, it works. 7. But how's everybody's progress through the event going? I imagine you guys are probably done with it at this point, because you've been able to do more of the quests and get more daily satisfaction than the base 6,000 a day. You luck sack too hard, and now you got Tamamamamamo. Very nice. Tamamamamamamo is a very good one. I kind of wish I had Tama. caster form at least. I don't need K-Scope! I don't need K-Scope, though. I've already got a max limit broken and a non-max limit broken one. Last one. Last one. Okay. All the luck. Channeling, channel the luck. Channel that luck, channel that luck. Okay, power of the blue eyes white dragon. Power of that blue eyes white dragon, flow through me and bring me a Sigurd. Indeed. Kaiba is the goal right now. Kaiba but mainly the 5-star CE, because let's be honest, I want that smiling Mashu. That is an amazing looking CE and I want it bad. However, this cleaner CE keeps showing up for some reason. I don't know, is he trying to say I'm dirty or something? Or maybe I've got assassins after my head and that's a sign of warning of them coming for me? Either or, really, could be. Either or. I mean, yes, that's a Mashu CE, but it's not the smile. Okay, it's a smiling face Mashu. But it's not the Mashu with a mark on her cheek. Give me that Mashu. A painted mark in black. Yeah, it gotta be specific sometimes, you know. That gotcha look can be very finicky. Very finicky indeed. I might do one more. I don't know. The temptation. I really want that 5-star Mashu CE. You're just waiting on the challenge quest now? Nice. Yeah, I'm taking it very slow and sedate, personally. Very slow and sedate. Hey, J6. Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to get Kaiba to join my Chaldea. Kaiba and the 5-star Mashu CE. But I keep getting the freaking cleaner. Like, what the heck? It's like that CE is attracted to me or something. But I don't want him. I need the 5-star Mashu CE game. Please. Clean my shelves? I mean, I guess technically that could be a good indication. You're not wrong. Shelves. Wait. No, that doesn't have blue eyes on that tin. Darn it! But yeah, I mean, I do have a plan to deal with that soon, but I think okay. So, I need to do some mental maths here real quick. So, Melt and King Protea, they are both next month. Mew is this month. January quartz has not been cashed in, that's 186. Next month's quartz is another 186, so well over 300. 300 Mew, 300 Melt, 300 King Protea. Yeah, I think I can safely go down to 600 quartz. Yeah, I'm gonna do another friend point cleanse here. Cleanse the palette. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I'm interested in in the immediate? You already calculated them as FTP? Nice. Okay, so JP 2018. So, no, 2019. That's right. So January 2019, we'll do one more friend spin. We got the Prisma Causeway reinstall, so that's this month. Next month is King Protea and more Melt. What does March hold? March is Kama. March is Kama. April, though, looking ahead at April, I don't see anything really that's gonna take, so if necessary, could funnel the April quartz into March. May is build up to summer. June would be build up to summer. Okay. Okay. I should be good. I should be good. I think I can safely go down to 300 quartz here. Not 300, 600. I need to be careful with how I speak. So safely can go down to 600 quartz here and attempt to get that Smiling Mashu CE and the 5-star. That's not alright, smiling people! Yeah, I've kind of decided I'm not really going to be rolling on the case files banner myself. While Rhines is an interesting servant, it's mainly gray in that event that I'm interested in, you know? So you use your Blue Eyes cards for the catalyst. I would definitely use them as a catalyst. In fact, let me see. Oh, careful. I forgot that pack was there. No. Was that? No. I just heard a pause, so I wasn't sure. This is Fact Monsters. Other servants. Spells and traps. Normal monsters. Okay. Binder. Flip. Alright. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Power of 4 Blue Eyes. Yep, I got 4 Blue Eyes cards right here. I'm going to encircle my phone with the Blue Eyes White Dragons. Sigurd. The Blue Eyes are calling to you, Sigurd. I've got 4. Come to me. Let the Blue Eyes compel you. Let the Blue Eyes compel you. Please. Of course, it might not be this roll. It might be next one, just because I was a little delayed in getting the Blue Eyes out, you know? I should have had them out earlier. That's my fault. That was a bit of a hiccup on my side, it seemed. Also, from the angle I'm looking down at my phone, just occasionally these cards have a very slight golden tinge, it looks like, almost. Alright, that wasn't a mineral. Okay. 10 spin. Loading. There was a loading screen. Loading screen. Since I like Semi-Yi, I'll definitely be amplifying her immediately. I mean, you know, do it for the ones you'd like. Do it for the ones you enjoy. Saber. Gold Sparks? Nope, no Gold Sparks. That was the first Saber, I think, in a while. You know, so, you know, but it's a sign of maybe things to come. Maybe. Power of Blue Eyes compels you. Power of Blue Eyes compels you. Power of Blue Eyes compels you. I've got 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons, Kaiba. Come home. The power of the Blue Eyes compels you. The power of the Blue Eyes compels you, Kaiba. Come to my Chaldea. Okay, I will break the circle briefly. Here's 1 Blue Eyes. 1 Blue Eyes here. But I've got a circle. I've got my phone encircled by the Blue Eyes White Dragon, you know. So that's my hopes. That's my hopes, is that he feels the power of the Blue Eyes called gold. Lancer! Liz! No! That's the wrong dragon! Oh. Dragons. Liz, why? Why, Liz? Why? That noise. It'll be funny if she calls him. True enough, it would. I mean, there was still the lag. There was still lag at the start of this roll, so, or rather a loading screen, so, you know, It could happen. I've kind of not been keeping track of my count this time, so could happen. Nope, she didn't call him. Yeah, I've got 4 more spins, because I'm gonna bring one more fragment here. I got 4 single spins here to call forth the power of Kaiba. Wait. Vision. I don't... Screw the rules. I have money. That's why he's not coming. It's because I'm being frugal, isn't it? Kaiba's all about having money to spend. But by being frugal, he doesn't want to see me. That's what it is. It doesn't matter that I've got 4 blue eyes white dragons surrounding my phone. Look at the blue eyes, Kaiba. Look at the blue eyes. Look at it. Or better yet, an OG one, I think. Is this an OG one, I think? Yes, starter deck Kaiba. Starter deck Kaiba blue eyes Kaiba. Look at it and come home. Look at it and come home. Actually, wait. How many fragments did I have left? Did I have 18? I have 13. Nope. Not enough for 10. Enough for 4 more. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, I flexed my Kaiba. I flexed Kaiba with my blue eyes. I've got a few more spins left. Singles now. Get a drink. I need to brace myself here. All right. 1. Come on, Kaiba. Be jelly of my blue eyes. Be honored by my dedication to the blue eyes. Something with blue eyes. Come home. Why am I getting non-rate up CEs? Your blue eyes ritual worked? Well, I'm glad it worked for somebody. I'm glad the blue eyes ritual worked for somebody. Just not me. What's ticking me off a little bit more is the fact that I'm not getting that 5-star Mashu CE either. That's got me a little bit more salty than I should be. Because I really want that Mashu CE. Gold. Saber. Rama, you're about to catch these hands. About to catch these hands here, Rama. About to catch these hands. Okay. I gotta move this off my lap. And I gotta pick this up so I don't accidentally step and slip or anything. Another rider. Son of a biscuit. Okay. I need to check something here. So, how many quartz do you get for the bag package? 187 or 167. Okay, I need to do math real quick here. Calculator. 167 times 2, so that's 334. Technically, very, very technically, I could probably get away with one more. 10 spin. I've gotta try it. I've gotta try it. You know, gotta try it. there's gotta be a chant. Hang on. I'm gonna look to see if Kaiba's got any Blue Eyes summoning chant. Blue Eyes summoning chant. No. Darn it. Okay. One more 10 spin. Just one. And then we're done with spins. Sadly. So, give me your luck. Channel the power of the Blue Eyes towards me. I'm gonna actually cover my phone up with the Blue Eyes. Face down with the starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes on top. As soon as I press that roll button. Yeah, it'll fit nicely. Feel the luck. Feel the power of the Blue Eyes. And I've got my phone covered. My phone is covered. I'm watching the stream feed, so I'm learning it like you. Soul Eater, the first one was woman or something. CE. Other New Year's Amendment. Stop giving me that 4-star. I want the 5-star CE. Servant. Lancer. Coup. CE. Reality Marvel. Gold. Servant. Lancer. Another Liz. Servant. Caster. You seem to have seen this coming. Oh joy. Soul Eater. What, no luck? Servant. Archer. Uriel. Stream be laggy though. It's done rolling on my headphones. 3-star CE. Something wisdom. Dang it! I need the 5-star CE. I need it. I need it. I need it. I'm gonna hype myself later. Okay, I need to check one thing. I need to check if Mew has any other re-ups anytime in the future. Mew. Stop moving around. Mew. Limited Servant. Lucky Bag Summoning Campaign. Odd. But I'll take it. Taste my blue eyes, Kaiba! I don't know how deep I'm gonna go. I honestly don't. I'm a little desperate right now. Just a little desperate. I really want Sigurd. And I mean, I did technically plan on rolling for him last year with the Lost Belt campaign. I don't remember what my justification for not rolling him was. So, this is making up for that. You know, and trying to break that luck pattern since it's been outside of the GSSR quite a bit since we've gotten a 5-star servant. You know? Stop giving me New Year's Mystique! You posted it in the Discord. That your Blue Eyes ritual worked? Nice. Yeah, I don't know. How deep should I go? I really want King Protea and Melt NP2. I mean, 3 started at Kaiba 01 cards. One of which was first ed. Oh, you're lucky, man. My parents only bought me 1 starter deck Kaiba back in the day. That's why I only have the 1 Blue Eyes from that. Very nice, though. Very nice indeed. But I would definitely draw Kaiba out. That for sure would draw Kaiba out. This is gonna be another frog rash, isn't it? Yep, whenever it pretty much goes from one roll immediately into the next, it's just dupes. Clear the shop. Well done, J6. Well done. Stop giving me New Year's mistake! Okay, I'm gonna do an old strat. I'm doing the Shogun strat for this next 10 spin of the triple tap, quad tap. One, two, three. E. Necromancy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Servant とアーチャー、ケイローン、参上しました。我が知識が少しは役立てばいい。
Triple tap quad trap works. Just not the way I wanted to.
よろしくお願いします。あなたのため力を尽くしましょう。
Four SSR and 5 multis in a row before an FAO and NA. Nice. So triple tap, quad tap apparently works. But it doesn't give me what I desire. I'm gonna tap and see. One tap seems to be perfect. Divine Banquet possibly times 2. Yep, 2 Divine Banquets. I don't know. I don't know how deep am I gonna go. How far down this rabbit hole? If it would just give me the 5-star CE. Game. Like, please. I'm close to begging at this point. Give me the damn 5-star CE with Mashu. Stop giving me New Year's mistake. Stop giving me New Year's mistake. That was a bit of lag. Oh. Mother. Liz, please stop. Liz, I'm begging you. Yes, I would exchange Sigurd for the Kimono Mash CE. I definitely would. I honestly want that Kimono Mash CE more than Sigurd, to be completely honest here. No, Liz is not on rate up, which is why I'm confused. It is why I am confused. Yes, I want that Smile CE. I'm on the right banner. Yeah, I'm on the right banner. Spark? No. I'm skipping at this point. Servant? Okay. Servant. Saber. It's gonna sparkle. There we go. Oh. That's one. Oh my! Oh. Thank you, Wobbuffet, for your possible luck, Zack. Thank you. Thank you, Wobbuffet. Oh, finally.
サーバント、セーバー、我が神明をしぐる。貴殿がマスターか、どうか指示。速やかなる遂行を約束しよう。
Oh, this roll. This roll was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I also think the power of 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons did help, you know. In the end, it did come out. In the end, the power of 4 Blue Eyes did help out. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, Louise. I don't even know how much... I kind of don't even want to know how much quartz I spent there. I kind of don't want to know. I'm not gonna... Thank you for the offer, Wobbuffet, but you know... I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm gonna take my win there, and I'm gonna roll with it. Benny Enma will be there next New Year's. That's my hopes, is that Benny Enma will visit me next year. Holy cow, that was a pain! But finally, in 110 spin, Sigurd has come home. And we finally got Mark on a smiling face as well. Oh, I love the CE of Mashu too. She looks so good in it. The feathered shuttlecock flies, makes a soft tapping noise as it is struck. The more synchronized the volley, the longer the sound continues. Even if you miss, don't worry. The more markings on your face, the more smiles all around. That's actually kind of cool, Wobbuffet. That is a very good thing to do. And that probably would, that would get you some good luck with the burb. Get the blessings from specific someone who has E rank luck. So you steal their blessings to get your own. An interesting way to do it. Also, we got this Child of Atlas CE. Honestly, never seen this one before. Well, I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't think I've... Oh, they voluntarily gave it. Ah. Luck given is often more powerful than luck taken. So, I honestly have no idea how good this CE is. Ignore defense. Is that a permanent ignore defensive buffs? Because if so, that's potentially really good. The extra 35% damage to Berserkers could be good on Oi as well. Okay, so I have to do some clearing of things. I have 2 wardrobes I can unlock. I'm not going to bother unlocking them at the moment. And indeed, those do seem to be 2 of your skills, Clairvoyance and Luck. Rama, get to NP4. I'm still ticked you spooked me, but it's fine because it all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. 4 Lizzes, by the way, from that, I think. Or did I only have 1 Liz? Let's see. Nope, that was... Okay, so that was 3 Lizzes we got from that. Yeah? Saber Liz... Alter Egos... Yeah, filter... Show me only my Lancers. Just so I can be 1000% sure. Just the 4 Lizzes, right? Yeah, okay, so I got 3 Lizzes. EX, man. Your luck is definitely rank EX there, man. So we got 3 Lizzes over the course of that. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but, you know, I am still gonna complain a little bit. But that's MP5 Liz, so I guess that's good. I really don't know how good Liz is. Yeah. But she's MP5, so she joins all the other Lizzes at NP5 now. Okay. Carefully drag. Careful. We don't want to get anything golden, even though they're locked. Yep, burn the embers. At this point, I don't care. I don't need them. Okay, wait. Rare prism. Where's that rare prism? Where's that rare prism coming from? It said rare prism. Where is that rare prism? Oh, you. He's a good assassin. He blends in really well. Welcome, Shu. Welcome. You're just in time to miss my almost suffering. As I went down a good, probably 400 quartz. But in the end, Sigurd and the mark on a smiling face came home. Indeed, Wobbuffet is the bringer of luck. I need to see, can I enhance his little phantasm? I can. Okay. Yanqing, get it up. Yep, Kaiba came home. It took a while. I had to have 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons out on the field, but you know, it worked. And Wobbuffet helped as well. His luck sack is incredible. Alright, we're also going to really quickly here, just because I am kind of, I guess, neurotic. We're going to put Sigurd's skill up to 2. He's going to definitely join the higher-ups. Also, I almost forgot, we did get another new servant there. He's Archer, I think? Yeah. We also got spooked by Shiran. He chose to spook us, which I think is fine. I still haven't tried Teamfight Tactics. Thank you for reminding me. I'm making a note now. Thank you, Shu. Try Teamfight Tactics. There we go. It's on another page. I will try it. But yeah. So, Shiran, he is good quick support, right? I vaguely recall watching some quick comps involving him and Melt, so am I right in saying that he's involved in them, or no? It's not beginner friendly at all? Awesome! I'm a bit of a masochist, very clearly, so, you know, I'm always up for masochism. Okay. So, with that finally done, we're gonna claim the basic tribute points things, and then we will get to the story. Second skill, Luck of the Burb. It sounds like a good skill. It definitely sounds like a good skill there, Boba Fett. I mean, after all, you do have a pet burb too, don't you? I won't be able to clear the ladder anymore. That doesn't feel right. I'm hoping I will still be able to clear it. J6's first skill is Corruption. An interesting first skill. You corrupt the luck of others. I won't get all the QP at the end. I mean, a burb is a burb, though, Boba Fett. If I've learned anything about burbs, it's that a burb is a burb. You need to reach at least 85k to clear it today. I guess it's going to depend on how many points I get from today, because let's see. A total of 5 million tribute points is needed. Ah, you corrupt yourself. Interesting form of corruption. But I suppose there's only one way to find out here. So we're gonna do Tribute Palace. Right! I forgot. Screw making bombs. No more bombs. I'm done with them. Bombs don't bother me anyway. Why, mate? And you rolled all your quartz. Hey, you and I both. We pretty much both nearly rolled all of our... Well, I almost rolled all my quartz. It sounds like you definitely did, which... Sadness. Also, I think I can limit break the 4-star event CE here as well. Dog owner asks type of dog. The cat owner asks type of cat, and the owner says burb. Owner just say burb. And the only answer is burb. True enough, man. True enough. Burb is the word. You literally roll down to 1 quartz. Ooh. I mean, it's not like you got any upcoming roll goals, right, Shu? You don't have any upcoming servants you really want to get from rolls, right? Excuse me. Tofu, that. Of Oracle or Atlas? You do have upcoming rolls. Oh no, shoot. Oh no. Oracle, like the Oracle of Delphi? Because I can definitely see them. Atlas, though... I'm not sure on Atlas. He's a Titan. He would have enough Mystique, but I'm not really sure. Because... yeah, the Oracle of Delphi I could definitely see as a servant. Yeah, I know he's not a god, but I mean... in Fate lore, the gods and goddesses are tricky, to say the least. In per Fate lore, the gods themselves are actually nanomachines from space. I think, yeah? Yeah, I think the Greek gods in Fate lore are space nanomachines. So I have no idea what the Titans themselves are. So the Titans are probably also some sort of space being, but I don't know what they would be. And if they are, by the way, Boba Fett, if Atlas or anything, or even the Oracle of Delphi actually, would be servants, then they likely would be in the Atlantis and Olympus Lost Belt. In which case, I don't want to know if they are, because that'd be spoilers. And I am trying to avoid as much spoilers as possible. 53 tickets and 487 quartz, free to play. Nice, J6. You have better willpower than I. You have better willpower than I. Okay, I think I still need... Yeah, I still need to burn some more of these, so... You know what? Go away, cleaner. You ticked me off a little too much. Angel's Song can go. Necro, Knight's Dignity, Millennium Tree, Holy Shroud of Magdalene. You resisted rolling for half a year for MP5 Saber Shiki. J6, I'm not gonna lie, you have the willpower of a god. I don't think I could go that long without rolling. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have a lot of these max broken Amatis pigs. 8 months. Still very impressive, man. Still very impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably maximum break one more pig. Leica isn't that bad. Leica. The name, honestly, does not ring a bell for me. So you would have to elaborate, I feel. I'm one off. I need some more space here, so... Goodbye, whatever your name was, from Apocrypha. Ah, the first dog that went to space. All your wood farming paid off by you finishing the main quest ladder and the renovations. Nice. Yeah, I hear it. I hear that old relic of a landline ring-a-ding-dinging in the background there. That goes a ring-a-ding-ding. Now you get the wood per day. Yeah, I mean, I only really farmed the 5-star node from the basic things. Oh, QP. Gotcha. Lobo is a special case, though, Wobbuffet. Lobo is not just Hussein Lobo. He's actually an amalgamation of lesser spirits that ended up taking the form. In fact, very technically, Lobo is a duo servant, I want to say. His rider is the Headless Horseman, but Lobo himself is, I want to say, based on a book? You can finish the ladder, but I don't know if I want to, since you're above 900 million. Do it, Shu. Do it. I dare you. I have no idea what is good for here, so just give me the wood, I guess. Is anybody here? Outlaws here. We'll use Outlaws Scotty here, because why not? And, you know, just because, why not? We'll bring this. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna, because I have no idea what this node contains, I'm just gonna meme it up with double Scotty Dantes for the giggles. Because it's a story node, so it's probably not gonna give much drops either way, you know? Mash. Mash. There's Mash. Did I read about the Jade Emperor? I read a little bit about him, yeah. It does seem like he'd be a tricky figure, because he could be a divine spirit, so he would have to have a form, which could lead to him, like, it could be, hang on, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here while I search Kyo, and we want Fion or Diarmund here. Let me gather my thoughts before I can elaborate here. Fion or Saber Diarmund. My eyes, there he is. Okay. But, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, they don't classify him as, they classify him as a deity. deity. Bleh. But, I mean, it's very possible that because of that, maybe he could be an alternate form of Mothman, you know? Sort of as a, using him as a pseudo-servant or a level-up form or something like that. Mash Bond CE win. Oh, I know, J6. We need a Mash Bond CE. We need Mash Bond 10. We need Mash level 100 without Grails. They owe us that much. You know. They owe us that much. But there's lunchtime, and this'll do for now. And we'll go with this one. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's go. Focus on the story now. Focus on the story. And I wouldn't say, Wobbuffet, that we can't have the first dog in space as a servant. But, you know, it'd be kind of hard to justify. Yes, I mean, at most they would have the unique Pioneer of the Stars skill, which is generally reserved for those that, like, make headway. I can't remember, but, like, I'm pretty sure Neil Armstrong has been said that if they were legally allowed to make him a servant, he would have that skill. Mr. Soul, chirp! Can you spare some time right now? Chirp, chirp, can you? Chirp, please, I need your help. The wicked bird is back, and it's tearing up the tribute hall. That feather falls as foul as they come. Jeep! I need to stop it before it's the Enma-Tei. That sounds serious, Senpai. What should we do? We've got your back. Chirp, chirp! I knew I could count on you. I suppose we should hurry to the tribute hall. We can't let anything happen to the offering box. Yeah, I mean, Voyager almost feels... Voyager was not made by the Grand Order team, though, Wobbuffet. Voyager was made a servant in, gosh, Fate Requiem, I think? I think that's the name of the manga. I think Fate Requiem is, not manga, but the set. Fate Requiem made Voyager, and he's his own unique class of the Voyager class in that one. Yeah, Fate Requiem. However, Fate Requiem has also broken some rules, because I want to say the protagonist is the child of a servant. And canonically, a servant cannot have a child. So, yeah. They probably bent some rules with that one, I feel. Oh, what a horrible shriek! Chirp, chirp! There really is a demon trying to look like a bird. Please, chirp! Kill it with holy fire! Well, I suppose I can understand why these creatures would be difficult for the sparrows to handle. Anyway, let's just try to drive it away without going overboard, Master. And that's my alarm telling me to check my college account. Oh yeah, I did see that, Wobbuffet. I did. That was a nice little touch. Oh! This is not what I was expecting. Well, I suppose my old adage holds true. There is no kill like overkill. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen, Wobbuffet. But, where was the space doggo from? Like, what region? Because I honestly can't remember. I'm pretty sure, was it America that put the monkey and Russia put the dog in space? Right? I think that's it. And Ganesha, nope. Ganesha's not... I mean, technically, but Ganesha, as far as I know, as far as servant lore goes, Ganesha is actually just the it's not, I'm getting tongue-tied here for some reason. Ganesha is always the human inside the statue. it's sort of ties back to Fate Extra, actually, Boba Fett. Ganesha's host, Jinako, I think, is a super neat who literally sat out from a Holy Grail war despite having Karna as her servant. She used Karna as a doorman, essentially, because she just did not want to partake in the Holy Grail war. So that's kind of why Ganesha is her host, because Ganesha is historically a very lazy Hindu deity, I think, or something along that line. There's some sort of... Yes, Karna was doing her chores, essentially. But, yeah, that's kind of why I think Ganesha chose Jinako, just because they synergize fairly well. And the statue was sort of a callback to her always hiding away from everything. That, and it allowed them a very sneaky way to hint that they were releasing Ganesha, since, I want to say it was the hunting quests before Ganesha's release. The elephants were an occasional enemy, and people noticed, hey, that elephant statue has a bow. Where have we seen that bow before? And it sort of, you know, led people to conclusions. Can I get you some tea? How about some sweet bean manju? Chirp chirp, I'll sing you a song and give you a shoulder rub. I can't tell you how grateful we are, Mr. Soul. Anything you want, cheap, it's yours. I could really do it for a shoulder rub, honestly. I really could. It's just not the same rubbing your own shoulders, you know? It's just not the same. And I've gotten good at rubbing shoulders. Literally, like, giving shoulder massages. And foot rubs, apparently. The foot rubs I'm told I'm good at from all the old people I have to rub lotion into the feet of, so... I'm not sure if they're good judges of that. What do you guys think? Do you think old people who have sore feet are good judges of you being a good foot rubber? Or would they say anybody that rubs their feet is really good at rubbing feet? Please, give me your thoughts. They are kind of intense with their hospitality, aren't they? This isn't just for saving us from that awful bird, chirp. We're also great to you for gathering so much bounty of the sparrow. Oh, now that you mention it, after we chop wood, or clean a guest room, or do some yard work, or chase after demonic monkeys. Indeed, I was wondering for myself what this bounty of the sparrow might be. Chirp chirp, when did you get here, Sasaki? Do you know each other? Oh. Sasaki is elusive. He could be anywhere, or he could be nowhere. I like that. I very much like that. He's been drinking tea like he's been here all along. Come now, you don't mind, do you, Lord Soul? We're both wandered here from Chaldea, after all. We're getting 2 European servants in 2021, as long as one of them is MHXXA, or Saber Lily Alter. Yeah, technically they would both qualify. Of course, as an aimless vagrant, my circumstances differ considerably from yours, but never mind that. Tell me, sparrows, what is this bounty of the sparrow which you speak of? Chirp, these sparrows have gratitude too, just like our guests. And when it changes from something vague and metaphysical to something tangible, we call it our bounty. Chirp! Bounty of the sparrow accumulates like crazy. Chirp! Whenever you do one of our jobs for us. It does. It does, chirp! So today we're paying you back for all your help. Think of it like a point card that you managed to fill up with stamps. That's an interesting thought. Now I see. Thank you for explaining it so clearly. In fact, I'm kind of surprised by how clear it was. Most of the other sparrows are more... Very true, Chirp. I'm the fastest thinker of all the 10 sparrows, Chirp. My name is Gokan. Cheep, cheep. I'm the treasurer of the Enma-Tei. The other sparrows go by Shinko, Shoko, Sotai, Henjo, Tyson, Byodao, Toshi, Godo, Tenren. Each of them has individual names given to them by their lords, Chirp. Wait, are these the names of the 10 kings who are the judges of hell in Buddhist underworld? And the plot thickens. Who knew that the 10 kings that were the judges of hell in the Buddhist underworld were sparrows? Oh, Sasaki's gotta be sweating now. Maybe they're supposed their sons.
No, just their attendants, chirp. Although Madame Benny is the daughter of the great King Enma.
Okay, maybe they're not. Okay. He's probably sweating a lot less now. The great King Enma. Wait a second. Enma. That sounds... Dragon Ball Z? Wait. Hold up. It's been a long time since I've watched the earlier parts of Dragon Ball Z. Is it King Enma? Is it King Enma? The one who watches over the Snake Way route? Or wait, maybe that's Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched the beginning of either of those. That is a surprise. They say the great King Enma is none other than the supreme judge of all of hell. That he sentences the dead to different hells depending on the severity of their sins in life. And that he pulls out the tongues of any sinner who lies to try and escape their punishment. In Buddhist tradition, he is known as Enma-Tei, or the first dead, and that the Buddha himself made a god and put in charge of hell. But I am told the Ten King system developed among ordinary people when Buddhism was brought from the other continent. In which case, these sparrows must be referring to the concept of hell that took root in Japan at the same time Buddhism did. In turn, Lady Benny lies at the crossroad between that concept of hell and how it is commonly envisioned in folklore. Am I correct?
You catch on pretty quick for a Sasaki, chirp. About half right, I'd say. Madame Benny's birth is a little more complicated, chirp.
I see. Complicated how, chirp?
Madame Benny used to be human, chirp.
Oh. Starting Solomon tomorrow? Good luck, Wildfett. I believe in you. And like I did say in that message, I would severely recommend reading it through. It is a very good story.
She was apprentice pro...
Am I allowed... Am I allowed to say that word? I honestly don't know if I'm allowed to say that word.
She was an apprentice lady of the night who ran from her lodgings in the captors and died after she wandered into a Mayoija? Chirp.
That's why I went with Lady of the Night, Wildfett.
But before she died, she proved to be a great source of consolation for that Mayoiga. Chirp. As a result, instead of being tried as a sinner, she ended up working for Datsuba, the Sanzu River. Chirp. Unfortunately for her, Datsube was stringious, or something of a cheapskate. Chirp.
Artist rendering of Datsuba. Okay, this is definitely going to be a servant eventually. I think you can't always go back and watch. Ah, abandoned house or village. Gotcha. It's in the game, and it's okay if they do DMC because it's on the screen. Then that's fair enough, Dante. Fair enough. It's Rider Ishtar. Is it? You actually, now that you say that, I can totally see that Rider Ishtar's background. And you know, I believe you, Deontay. You're a law attorney, so you know. At least that's what I'm guessing, just based on your name. After all, we all are what our names actually are. Like, I'm actually a dragon. Wobbuffet is a Wobbuffet. And a Wobbuffet named Andy. You're a law attorney. J6 Orochi is either a Hydra or part of Orochi. The Great Snake thing, you know. Logic. If you're gonna work here, you need to become my daughter. That way I won't have to pay you.
Even the other demons of hell thought adopting a child to just save a few coins was going too far, chirp. Especially since he was already sold and abused for money when she was alive.
You is a burb? Okay, you know what? Your original name was Wobbuffet Lover, and a burb could love Wobbuffet. Yep. So you are a Wobbuffet loving burb named Andy. You're the letter J then? Or are you the number 6?
Even today, some people think Detsuba inadvertently coined the Japanese term for money grabber.
Your chaos. Gotcha. The primordial chaos. Makes sense. But that's an interesting tidbit. So, Benny Enma's quick draw was meant to cut off clothing. I mean, that would certainly be an aggressive, that'd be a very aggressive way to get clients, I suppose, but it would probably work. You know, this Detsubai person is senpai. Oh, I can see from your expression that you are imagining something less than pleasant. A sword that only cuts clothes, leaving the wearer unharmed, will be an unparalleled accomplishment. If it existed, it would be a true mystic sword. I have one of it. A blade that cut... I mean, such a thing... I feel like not that exact thing of a blade that cuts through clothes only, but not people. But I can swear, at the very least, there's, like, mythical or legendary blades that do the opposite, that only cut the person and not the armor or anything, or only cut the guilty and not the innocent. So I can imagine there could be a blade that could cut through armor and stuff without harming a person.
Anyway, even though Detsuba was a nasty piece of work, Madame Benny still served her faithfully. Chirp. Eventually, the great King Enma took pity on her, chirp, and officially adopted her himself.
That's wonderful. It's something like straight out of a fairy tale.
Well, great King Enma is married to Detsuba, so mostly on formalizing an agreement. Chirp.
The grass cutter Kusanagi, and... hang on. Ban! There we go. They are gone.
So the end, Madame Benny really learned her sword drawing technique from Great King Enma. Chirp. She's not called tongue cut for nothing. Great King Enma then went on to entrust Madame Benny with Mayoiga. Chirp, chirp, which led to opening the Enma-Tei here on Earth. Chirp. It's the best little inn in all the realms for injured gods to heal their wounds and for humans lost in the mountains to find salvation.
Now, I don't advocate this, but in other words, if you ever go mountain hiking and get lost, there's a chance you could meet Burb. Kusanagi, yes. Trust me, from my days of watching Naruto, I definitely remember the Kusanagi as the grass-cutting blade. Yep, my days of watching Naruto do not fail me there. I see, now I finally understand. So the tale of the Sparrow Inn was actually about the Enma-Tei all along.
I'm not sure which came first, Chirp. Time passes differently between hell and the surface.
I've read about those sort of manga before. It's a Japanese legend about a mysterious deserted house. In modern times, a very famous Japanese author wrote about the manga for his stories. You need to probably be in the Japanese mountains, Wobbuffet, but I'm pretty sure Japan is closed to travelers right now, so you're gonna have to wait a while. Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi. Heavenly Sword of the Gathering Clouds to Grasscutter. Ame. Ame is heavenly, right? I feel like Ame is the rough translation for heavenly or something. Am I right? No? No. What does Ame stand for? Folklore says that the house is strewn with treasure everywhere you look, and that the dining table is covered in mouth-watering delicacies. People that wind up there find it suspicious that the house is deserted, but are inevitably unable to resist the luxuries they see all around them. And once they try to take the treasure or eat the food, they're trapped in the house and end up dying. Indeed, but as I recall, if a person is able to control their desires, they'll be blessed by the house and permitted to return to the human world with a great many gifts. Rain. Oh. Wait, it can mean rain, so it can mean other things too? That's right, the Myoga's meant to test human desire, much like the great King Enma's judgment. But the Enma-Tei doesn't have anything like that. It's exactly like the Sparrow from the story. It has no need to test anyone, because only good people are able to come here.
That's right, Chirp! The Enma-Tei is the result of the Myoga being reborn into the Sparrow Inn. Chirp, as a proprietress, Madame Benny is the sparrow hero of Japanese folklore. She even served as the model for all non-human creatures who help with the people in the mountains, like the Uji Shui Monogatari. Chirp!
There are a few famous tales of old men who meet with grim ends for their greed, or are rewarded for their virtue. Kubutori... I'm not reading... Good lord. Suzarano Oji-san, who saved a sparrow's life. If Madame Banyama is the common link between the Tales of the Three Old Men collection, I can understand why you hold her in such reverence. In essence, she is living proof of the Otogi Banashi, what some might call Japanese nursery rhymes. Do I have that right?
Chirp, chirp, Three Old Men collection. First I'm hearing of these, chirp.
Haha, my apologies. I thought it easier to go by the colloquial name. Still, they are all the same in the end, are they not?
Well, yeah, I guess, chirp. See, this is exactly why we can't let her guard down around Sasaki. Anyway, that's all we can tell you, chirp. Besides, this went on a lot longer than we meant it to. Chirp, we're gonna get back to work now. And I won't tell Madame Benny we talked about this.
So Madame Banyama wasn't a hero when she was alive. She only became a hero spirit after she died. So at least we know a little more about her. She's such an amazing proprietress, I respect her even more now. You said it, Mashu. Indeed, this has been illuminating for myself as well. At any rate, I think I shall return to my room. If you should ever need my help, come and see me. I will gladly repay you for this tea. I mean, see, the thing is, we don't know what the qualifications for Grand Rider are. And I can definitely see why Noah would qualify as the Grand Rider class servant. Because he literally rode the Ark with animals. Oh, I mean, Jesus is definitely a Savior class servant. There's no questions there. So he's not likely to ever be summoned, since the Savior class is only summoned in the rarest of circumstances, I want to say. So yeah, Jesus and Buddha are two pretty much confirmed Savior classes. But Noah I can definitely see as being Grand Rider. Beyond Noah, I've heard people say Genghis Khan could be Grand Rider. I don't remember the exact reason why. And I know that there's memes that Christopher Columbus could be considered Grand Rider since he discovered America, conquering the seas and that kind of stuff, but that's more jokes than anything. Odin as a high servant. I mean, I can definitely see Odin coming along eventually. I feel like he would have to have some sort of pseudo-servant form. So why not make Odin a coup? You know? Because after all, Skadi Skaha is a Skaha. And Ku knows runes too. But I mean, I can definitely see Odin becoming a heroic spirit eventually. You know? I mean, actually, he might not even need a pseudo-spirit form, since, a lot of the Greek gods don't really need them. I'm not really sure, though. Has it ever been elaborated on, in the Fate lore, what the Norse gods were exactly? Because we know that the Greek gods were space nanomachines. The Aztec gods were space viruses. I'm not sure on the Egyptian gods, but what about the Norse gods? Has that ever been elaborated on? Want to write a fanfic extra Grail War, make you a rogue servant that's a lost belt. Nice. I mean, I can't see Noah as having anti-world because he didn't cause the flood. He merely, prepared for it. He would more likely have an anti-world Noble Phantasm. Something meant to save the world. Oh, I didn't see the second anti. Yes, continue. Continue, J6. But a fanfiction with extra Grail War. You are a rogue. Well, look at all the servants. Hey, another bird, Wobba Fett. Those two are gonna make a noise.
Welcome, Chirp. Welcome to our inn, Chirp. Chirp, chirp. So many guests. They just keep coming. Fo, fo, fo. Chirp. Fo, fo, chirp. Fo, fo, fo.
You were a Seba. Interesting. What was your phantasm, if you don't mind me asking, J6? Luke, which you asked me about earlier. I need to refresh my knowledge of Saint Martha here real quick, so give me a hot second. Saint Martha. Okay, Lazarus. Martha, the brother of... So, Lazarus, you mean, was as the brother that rose from the dead? Unless it's spoken different. Or Luca. Okay, see, I didn't know. It's Lazarus. Not Lazar or Luca. When you said Luca, my mind went elsewhere, but, and it kind of confused me a little bit. I'm gonna freely admit, but, having all these rooms prepared make it a big difference. This is all thanks to Master's hard work.
Don't be ridiculous. What you should be thinking is my perfectly on-point propaganda. If it doesn't matter how good the service is if there aren't any customers to serve.
Say Lazar here, we have St. Luca here. I mean, interesting, different translations, you know. I'm not sure why it's Lazarus where I am and Lazar for you, or maybe even Luca. I wonder how that translated that way. But you were a saber who was actually more powerful than the most of the other servants, but ended up dying towards the end due to lack of mana to maintain yourself. Even though you had a max mana pool, you spammed your NP. I mean, let's be honest here. I think that if anybody, like any common person, became a servant and had a powerful NP and a lot of mana, let's be honest, we would probably spam it like heck.
So that's why I made sure to have every sparrow on break go out and spread the word like testimonials like, "Stake the Enma-Tei helped me win the lottery, and thanks to Enma-Tei I got a huge promotion."
Yeah, I spent a whole break making Karaban flyers. Chirp. It was fun.
Kawaraban flyers. I wonder if those remote places use them like we use social media. Does that mean you contacted Chaldea and told all the servants there about the Enma-Tei Director Gordoff?
Well, more or less. Of course I plan on asking Chaldea for help. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And, well, I'm sure the servants are already quite busy, and we still don't know just how much magical energy the Wandering Sea has to spare. So the only ones who should come here are those with so much time and energy on their hands, and are in danger of disappearing from boredom. In fact, they should only come if they manage to infer our predicament on their end, and decide to send help without even saying anything. Do you believe me?
That's our new director for you. I totally believe him. You're a writer who tamed the 3 beasts of destruction.
That unwavering trust only makes me feel worse.
My mind, I'm a new expert, so ostentatious, or perhaps I should say fashionable. The divine spirits that visit the Enma-Tei only care about rest, so they are always fickle in appearance. These servants, was it? They all positively glow with power. Ah, wonderful. How exotic, how global. There is so much gorgeous hotties in all shapes and sizes, I just can't choose. I'd feel like I'd died and gone to heaven if I wasn't already at the Enma-Tei. This is the best thing that's happened since I came here. Ho ho ho, I can't say I agree with the Chief Snake's choice of words, but I do agree this is quite welcome. That said...
Q, Q, Q! Chip, look out! Wild Dragon Kid is attacking the Enma-Tei! Chip!
You're kidding me. Oh no, I can't deal with dragons. They're so territorial and slimy and hissy, and the way their tongues stretch out is just... Ugh. Don't you agree, soul? Aren't dragons just the worst? You're talking to one. I would never say dragons are the worst. Dragons are the best. Of course not the things, Chief Snake. Just listed are in fact some of my best qualities after all. Oh no, that dragonkin ruffian is trying to stay at the inn without paying. The sparrows outside are doing their best to stop it, but there's simply no match. Oh yes, we do see that sort around here every now and then. Some evil spirits try to stay here whether they're welcome or not so they can get their old power back. Nobody, those who aren't qualified to be here, wouldn't be able to cross the bridge. But now that the Enma-Tei has grown so weak, well... Senpai, let's go, Mash. I have a feeling this opponent will be very formidable. Please be careful out there, Master. My Leviathans is a behemoth. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, though, Papa Fett. Leviathan is not Melt. Leviathan's personality and powers is an aspect of Melt. So you can conquer Leviathan, but you haven't conquered Melt. Because very technically, Melt is only partially here. 7 Beast class represent the 7 sins of man. Yes, I do recall that, J6. Your MP wasn't AoE, by the way. Interesting, so you were just getting into constant duels then. Okay, we need to focus. So, unknown. Excuse me. Unknown servant, huh? Let's bring some variety. It's the spice of life. As expected, you know. Sabers, as long as you can shoot a beam, you're the saber. Let's be honest here. It doesn't even need to be your noble phantasm that shoots the beam. It just needs to be part of it that shoots beam. Oh, X. Oh, XX. Why? Bad XX. Bad. You do not, Lower King Hassan's. Quick Starger on the right. Actually, I should have lowered XX's. Get the guts on. I'm in the middle of a stream right now. I can't really talk. I will be done with stream before too long. I gotta... Sorry. That was just my brother. So guts, that's what I was doing. No guts, no glory. He's getting me some games on my Steam my Steam wish list for Christmas. It's a little late, but you know. I mean, a replica of Gungnir. Nice. Anti-army. Okay, equip. Your weapon is a bell that calmed the beasts down. A bell for a rider. It works. A bell would definitely work. A crossbow that shoots 10 arrows at a time. Oh, those. That's a classic saber move. Classic saber move there, J6. Bye, XA. Or bye, XA. I forgot I had Koshiro in the backup. Doot. Melt means for here. There we go, there's our NP for Melt. Thank you, X. X. Friendship is the best ship. Let's get that on for stars. And then Doot. Lances need to be thrown. The lance would always hit the target once thrown. The lance could not be cut down or spread the fight. The lance would always hit the thrown or piercing the target. I like that chant. It pretty much describes exactly what you're about to do. Hot spring eggs are nice. Oh, you would X.
美味しいお店紹介してください。早期銀すなわちコスモス、エーテル宇宙、光る秩序、行くぞツインミラド。
I think that was Melt. Hey, Melt lived! King San didn't. Melt would have lived even harder if it wasn't for that defense down as well. Melt gets some HP here. What do you think of your skills? Eye of the Beasts, Luck of the Bird, and Bell of Friendship. What does each skill do? Well, that's a question. Oh gosh. Melt went down. We're down to Melt, everybody. Down to Melt. Tomoe, you're the only hope. Corruption, Darkness, Origin, Emptiness. Ignore invincible. Okay, X gonna give it to ya. Hot damn. X gonna give it to ya. I'm gonna have to bring in some reinforcements, I think. AKA a proper squad here. I came close, I will admit, but I did not expect her to be this hard-hitting. Good lord. Okay, let's do a retake there. Corruption turns you into a berserker, reduce all stats immensely. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool skill, and very unique, too. Nope. I'm not using that one. I'm not using that one. Hey, fun! You're not here, but I'm using your Scotty, and we're just gonna double Scotty strat this at this point. Yeah. Double Scotty Melt is the way to go. First skill, so that's the Beast's Eye. Evade attack for 2 turns. Second gives you a higher chance to crit and a chance of death. And third gives you a 2-turn stun. That'd be pretty good. So that's in Fate Grand Order terms, though, Wobfet. I'm guessing then, as far as terms go for IRL, let's see. So luck is an actual skill. It just means that fate is on your side a little bit more, so you would be less susceptible to having bad luck and that kind of stuff. The Bell of Friendship I could see as a pacifying skill almost, which can calm down even the most fierce of foes, or is pretty much actually would probably be a form of charisma, I would say, but as a noble phantasm. So your bird's luck, you probably have a boosted luck set within the presence of birds as well. And then the other one was the Eye of the Beast. I would say Eye of the Beast would be, yeah, prediction of attacks. I was actually going to say something similar to that. Oh, you would have thrown Ignore Invincibility on yourself, wouldn't you? XX. Second skill nullifies attacks you succeed to extract. That'd be pretty potent, I'm not gonna lie. Attack nullification is powerful. Third skill removes debuffs, heals, and provides a small temporary boost in stats. Use your skill to predict what I was gonna say. What am I gonna say next then? Okay, Mashu, you need to draw fire here. While Melt deals some damage. Since he'll only affect stuff in my vision, makes sense. Nah, man, you gotta keep those. You gotta keep your Noble Phantasm secret. If people know your Noble Phantasm, they'll know how to counter you. Heck, knowing your skills, I already have some ideas of how to counter you both. J6, for example, well, he seems very vulnerable to assassins. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. With regards to Ortonak's Mashu. You know, I kind of forgot about that. As for you, Wobbuffet, well, you have you have increased luck against burbs, but that just means that against cats, you very theoretically would have a disadvantage against, since cats hunt burbs, you know. So that could nullify your extra luck, is if I have something cat-based. Letting you see your attacks, so as long as or actually it lets you predict attacks. So if I use an unpredictable weapon, like a flail, which literally flails about, you wouldn't be able to predict things accurately. Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. When I sensed a new resort and came to check it out, I never expected to be turned away at the door. You don't want to put me up here? Fine. I wouldn't stay in your stupid violent hotel if you paid me. I hope you choke on a hot spring egg and die.
Aw, poor XX.
What's a big idea? I finally get a chance to shine on this sort of opportunity they pair me with. What if you're some dragon that mysterious visitor DX was? Wait, was she a dragon?
Fo-fo! Sorry for the trouble for one of our Arturia's caused. Good griefs, I was afraid something like this might happen. I commend your effort, but this is what happens when you indiscriminate about who you invite. Guests aren't supposed to be invited to the Enma-Tei, they're supposed to find themselves in it after losing their way. That is the very essence of the Myogya, yet despite you knowingly invited that hooligan here. But I can only imagine how Madame Betty Enma feels about all this. Oh, don't you be daft, you big ape. Of course she'll be thrilled to have so many more guests. Besides, if we hadn't stepped in to help, this place would still be wasting away to nothing.
Independent manifestation and magic resistance. So yeah, definitely an assassin, possibly just an assassin with a straight up gun could take you down, J6. You use one of your 4 types of your Noble Phantasms. So you have 4 different Phantasms. Makes sense, riders do have more Noble Phantasms than others.
Is that what you want?
Of course not, I love the Enma-Tei as much as anyone. But unfortunately, its time has come and gone. The gods no longer care for Earth, humans no longer hold the mountains and all. It's only natural that the Enma-Tei would also fade away, much as it pains me to say that times have left it behind. Kildea, you said your home was called? I envy what you have. I never imagined there was still a place on Earth where humans and her spirits coexisted. Ho ho ho.
Well, yes, it's true Kildea is a cutting-edge mythical place, so to speak, and as workshops go, it's considerably more modern than the Enma-Tei. But that still doesn't explain how this place got to such a sorry state. I understand the divine spirits may have run away as of late, but even so it seems excessive. It sells long-term guests such as yourself, and surely its guild gets others from time to time. Not to mention the offering box was full of gratitude when we arrived. The Enma-Tei may only be screaming by, but it's so exceptionally well run. So then, why has it been declined to this degree? Why have so many facilities closed despite the staff's diligent maintenance? Because that isn't the only problem the inn faces, of course. It's sad. If it hadn't been for that incident 500 years ago, things would be different now.
An incident? What are you talking about, Mr. Money Monkey?
Alas, it was terrible debacle. I can't even bring myself to say it. Oh, besides, I am but a humble, carefree guest. It is not my place to speak of the Enma-Tei's failures. That goes for the other guests too. Even the notoriously chatty Chief Snake knows better than to say anything. So you need not concern yourselves about it. There is nothing that can be done about this problem. All you need to worry about is filling the tribute hall with gratitude and saving yourselves. You've already come this far to the spirit world. No one would expect you to stick your necks out to solve someone else's problems. The Enma-Tei's problems are Madame Benny and must worry about, not yours.
And geez, J6, you got enough passives there? You got enough passives there, man. So 500 years ago,
Miss Banana must have been nothing but, if not earnest. She would never try to make her problems into other people's.
Quite. The fact that she never mentioned this before simply means she did not wish to speak of it. No doubt trying to pry it out of her would only make her clam up more. Our only choice is to coax the Enma-Tei story out of her as gently and naturally as possible. Cursed Fion McCamhale. He must have already known it would come to this when he said we should start with work.
And the snake doodle slip.
It's true, acting rationally won't help anything. And since Benyama told us to go ahead and do whatever we need to do, let's try to do everything we can to make the Enma-Tei even better. Fo-fo!
So, the 3 Beasts of Disaster and... the 3 Beasts of Disaster. Again. So, you have 6 beasts, essentially. Okay, let's see. Can we finish any of these off right off the bat? No. Do you have enough of the pale wood for all of them? So, 190, 270, 370. So, we do have enough of that wood, so let's get another one. This is the 3-star wood, which is the one that looks like it has ropes on it. So we need 110, 150, 240, 340. We need 340 of the wood we get from this one. Okay. Rider and Berserker, we will switch. Actually, you know what? Let's keep on this. We will take this. And it's the cedar lumber. Oof. Okay, 3-turn farming this. I don't remember what the enemies were, so let's see what I'm up against before I decide that. Ah, your 4th is when you summon all 3. Gotcha. Impressive skills, Wabafet. Impressive skills. I don't know the full details of all of them, but I'm sure with enough time a counter could be made. And Chaos's Essence. Interesting. What exactly does Chaos's Essence do, J6? Is it sort of a corruption effect, I would imagine? That's the sort of feel I'm getting from it. Okay, I'm thinking that I could probably double Scotty Dante's this. I don't want to necessarily rely on that. But if I do want to farm quickly, then I might need to. So, double Scotty Dante's time, I think. Yeah. It's probably the fastest option here. And I do need speed more than anything. You have some skills that aren't special. Right? Like, all riders remind me of skills, right? I actually think, Wabafet, that there is a rider that does not have the riding skill, I want to say. Fate. Rider without riding skill. I want to say there is. I'm not 1000% sure on that, though. I'd have to look into it a little bit more in depth to tell you for sure. Your sword, your spear, crossbow, and magic. Very nice. A nice variety you have. A very nice variety. Also, what did I get the gold drop from? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got a Lenogu. Makes sense, makes sense. I definitely think I'm going to have to double Scotty Dante's this in order to go quickly. I like that the Type Moon Wiki actually gives you a list of servants that also qualify for skills. The Wright brothers qualify for writing. That makes sense. Who else, though? That's interesting. Napoleon technically qualifies for writer. Gil. John Hawkins. Don't know who that is off the top of my head.
はい。
背中を押せ。
やればいいんでしょ。楽しみましょう。
Ah, so your berserker state is like Jekyll. Jekyll and Hyde sort of thing. I see. No. John Hawkins is a heroic spirit who would qualify for the Rider and Berserker classes. Boba Fett. Per the official Type Moon Wiki. It has like a list of a bunch of possible candidates for like minor things. Like Nero's mom technically qualifies for a caster. Aias, who fought in the Trojan War. Perhaps Armstrong, yes. So Armstrong, by the way, Boba Fett, is a servant mentioned by Shinji in the Mooncell Grail, possibly referring to the American astronaut. This unnamed servant dressed as an astronaut may be Armstrong. They have been defeated, though, but Neil Armstrong is one. Okay, so I need Scotty here. Scotty. I need me a Scotty. There's a Scotty. Ameno Uzume is another student of Benny Enma, apparently. Okay, so we want to go here. Swoopity swap. Dante's is in. And then we want the 3-star CE on the backup. This'll do. Okay. Would I summon you in your rider form? Very possibly, you know. If I was able to summon people as servants, then, you know, having my viewers be servants would be good. Because that would mean that I would be able to summon myself as a servant, because if you guys are servants, then you would pass along the word of me, and I would become a legend, and I would become a servant eventually as well. I'm looking through, by the way, to see if there's any. Charlie Chaplin is apparently a Lancer class servant, per the Type Moon Wiki. Doop. A good possibility there. Go for the quick chain. Let's see. Edward the Black Prince. Oh, King Edward. George Washington, possibly. Let's see. Oh, Dante's is already ready. Nope, I pressed this button. There we go. By the way, did anybody remember what number I gave for how many of these would I would needed? Because I don't remember. Kaguya. Princess Kaguya is likely since she's a pen pal of Tamamo. King Gunther? A king of Burgundy? Maybe? Nope, never mind. He doesn't have it listed as a thing. How many do I have? Prince Black George, I think it was. I don't remember. I was kind of skipping through. How many do I have? Only 106. Good gracious. I need more. Very slow with the gathering. Would I summon you? Your main noble phantasm is anti-world. Sure, why not? The more the servants, the merrier. I totally wouldn't sacrifice you all. And also I could get my wish on the Holy Grail. I'm not that kind of person. I would not sacrifice anyone. And I wouldn't try to consume your spirit like a certain vampire, just to grow stronger myself. I definitely wouldn't do that. Probably don't need this defense. Actually, I can probably do these defense. Not if I know your weaknesses. Moby Dick is apparently a divine beast, per the Type Moon wiki. Interesting. And go Dante's Go. Queen Victoria would qualify for Saber or Caster, supposedly. Perhaps I do. Perhaps I do. After all, you have been just revealing your weaknesses to me. I haven't revealed any of my weaknesses to you. Let's see. Robert Lee would qualify for Ruler and Avenger if somebody is a servant. Interesting. You revealed nothing, only a mere outer shell.
どれにしようか古きルールなんだと
Oh, and as I said, I revealed absolutely nothing. So you know nothing of my power. Typhon is a divine beast. Vasco da Gama. I'm not sure if that rings anybody's bells.
そういうこともできる命令とも
Vasco da Gama was the first to link European by ocean. Vishnu, William Wordsworth apparently is a caster. You did. The Wright brothers are writer, but William Wordsworth is a caster, I think it said, yeah? Yep. Oh, George, why would you guts?
なんだと
Nice, Alwee, Wobbuffet.
ささやか なんだと
And that's all I can see as far as minor characters that could be servants. Officially.
何か踏んでしまったかな
Wow, we're clearing through these master missions quickly, and I'm not even paying attention to them. Okay, let's see. How close am I to being able to do more of the Enma-Tei? I definitely shouldn't have delayed this as long as I did. Oh, I have 200. Do I have enough for... Nope. Okay, let's do some renovating. So let's repair the hot springs first. Get more of that satisfaction points. As well as a Buster Code opener. Oh, and it unlocks a frickin' thing. Dual wielder swordsman and the Hot Springs demon. 25,000 satisfaction. Yes, please. Sure. Diarmond. What do you think of your Noble Phantasm skill? It's good. You be strong. You both be strong as servants. But are you strong enough? Okay, so Saber, Zerker. This could work. We swap out Aresh for Gil. Yeah, this'll work. And we'll put the Yukata back on. Let's go! Get 25,000 extra satisfaction points. Definitely start making up those numbers that I'm lacking. Anti-world, and anti-world. Yep.
Caldans, we now have enough materials to rebuild the hot springs, Chirp. Would you care to try your hand at them?
Oh, hot springs, you say? That was among our original plans.
Right. We did originally come here to rest and relax in the hot springs. But they've been closed all this time, so we've never gotten a chance to see what they look like. What's the situation like in there, Mr. Sparrow? They're destroyed. It's a horrible sight to see, Chirp. They've never been the same. After a wicked monster became intoxicated on Helgol, handsome man and beautiful woman, and started causing all sorts of havoc, Chirp. Nick Meta Benry, chirp, as well as this entire spirit squad to chase the monster away. But left nursing a powerful grudge, and its residual thoughts linger there as an evil force refusing anyone else to use the springs, chirp.
This is like a curse. No wonder you kept them closed then. No one could relax and enjoy a germanium bath with something like that around.
But I think you Chaldeans can defeat it, chirp. Please, help us get our hot springs back. What would you have us do, Senpai? The hot springs do sound fantastic, but apparitions of leftover thoughts can be quite difficult.
Hot springs, huh? I thought as much. Very well, I'll help with the repairs too.
Your NP activates on death. NPs that stay active after death. Oh, you fools. What makes you think I would kill you?
Feel not come hell. Feel not come hell.
Special translation. Why are you acting like you've never seen him before? At last the time has come to resolve this problem once and for all. Don't you agree, Master? Surely you wish to see Mash and a Yukata fresh out of the bath just as much as I do, no? Theon? I'm the only one that gets to see that sight. You better watch your tongue or you'll burn. Theon. Repairing these springs would definitely attract more guests.
Oh, you're going to the hot springs? I can't say that's a good idea. The monster is beyond your ability to defeat, or perhaps I should say to appease. After all, such residual thoughts will never be satisfied and disappear unless they fight an opponent stronger than itself. I fail to see the problem. Defeating it will surely be more than enough proof that we are stronger now. I'm afraid it isn't that simple. This particular force is very, very particular, you see. I refuse to accept defeat unless it's an opponent of the same class and uses the same weapons as it does. Otherwise, it'll just say things like, "So what if I lost? You just got lucky with your class advantage. Doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not going anywhere until I see some super hot men and women in these springs. I'll keep coming back as many times as it takes." No, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to go back to that dumb old reality. Oh, Bada Benny was no match for the swordsman's stubbornness. I wonder what she's up to nowadays.
Swordsman only wants to fight opponents with the same class and weapon. That sounds like...
That's why Diarmond is coming. I see. Oh, what makes you think I'm caster? Class. What makes you think I'm a caster? Handsome boys and beautiful girls. What incredibly powerful ore. I understand what the Eastern swordsmen say about the sword key now. They feel strangely familiar, and also much much of it is being wasted. Nonetheless, this opponent is more than worthy. The apparition or not, I will never get a chance to fight such a skilled dual wielder. How about you, that nameless wicked monster? This hellish landscape shall be your gravestone. Hellish, I think you mean paradisical. No, come on, all of your clothes off now. Things I say in these streams. But a really good caster, I'm not saying that I am caster, a really good caster class servant would be able to overpower any other class. Okay, so the Fujiwara Hot Spring no Kami. When HP gauge is broken, when HP reaches 0, recover HP and survive. When HP is less than 1%, guts is removed when attacked by Diarmond's Saber. Okay, let's take out the monkeys. At the very least here. It's time to smash monkeys. Yeah, you're right, you don't get Saber or Lance revives from me. But because I don't have those vibes doesn't mean I'm a caster. You know. Just saying. Okay, next we will have Bunyan Smash. Oh, I can actually be incredibly I've got some pretty good stealth game, Wobbuffet. I've got a pretty good stealth game. They should have taken Bunyan down. Oh, no, Doctor. I'm no future Doctor. At most, I'm a future radiation tech. There goes Bunyan, there goes she. There's Saber Diamond. Oh, no, no, no. I'm no caster. I'm no caster, Waterhead. After all, a radiation technologist controls radiation, which controls the light, which is just one aspect. He can be one under the right conditions. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all be a good warrior under the right conditions. Like, I tell no lies. If somebody were to seriously maim, injure, or kill one of my loved ones, yeah, let's just say that I wouldn't be happy with what I do. No, you do not hit Saber Diamond to death, Musashi. You do not get to do that. Increase attack, chance to increase single MP gauge during your normal attacks. That's not broken at all. Alright, see you when you get back. That's kind of useless. I do need to do that, just in case. Press that button, press that button, and that button. Yeah, I know you can only remove the guts with the Armund, but doesn't she? I'm pretty sure she needs to be really weak for that to actually proc, right? Oh, you son of a biscuit! You removed my evasion. See, I pretty much need to weaken Musashi enough before I feel safe bringing in Diarmund. BAQ. And we should be there shortly here, I think. Gil should do a good job of weakening. And if we can get... Oh, you witch. She would do that, wouldn't she? She would. How long is that invince? That is 1 turn of invincibility. Because of course it is. Diarmund, get some health. Just as precautionary sake. And let's get rid of this Berserker Monkey before it kills me. Or not. Berserker Monkey lives. And they are draining poor Diarmund's attack. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. How long is that attack drain down for? 2 turns. Good gracious. Get it done. I want to combo a Gil and G into this. I feel like that. Oh, you witch! She would. She would drain that 1%. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Three attack downs, good gracious. Okay, plus we get the charisma now. And we get the quick card effectiveness. And attack boost. And we get the first shine. And we get that for more defense. Sure, grab the few quick stars there are. Possibly, but that's not it. Like I said, you won't guess what I am. Alright, so hopefully with the triple attack down, Gil does not score lethal damage on Musashi. Never thought I would say something like that. I never said I'm an assassin. Well, that. You just took my words for being something that they weren't. I could have totally smoked her a lot earlier, couldn't I have? Well, that's a lesson learned. Ooh, you got to level up in experience. Ooh, I just popped my neck real good there. That was a freaking good pop. Oh. Your dueling saw is defeated. Oh, so close, you're very pretty, but only if you had a few years younger. Ah, yes. Of course. Musashi, the Shotokan. She let her true color show just a moment there. Huh. I was careless. I can't believe she struck me with my armor and my spirit origin. It seems our dueling skills were equally matched. I guess I didn't need to be here after all. Well, at least the hot springs are open again. We did, Senpai. We can finally use the hot springs now. Oh, but first we need to get Diarma to the break room. Please don't mind me. You two just enjoy yourselves. Absolutely not. Hang in there, Diarmond. I'll carry you out of here as quickly as I can. Oh, what's this? Do my eyes deceive me, or the hot springs finally open again? You mean you guys got that fallen Niho? No way. Why, this is just the best news I've heard all week. Come on, Goripo, have a drink with me. There is nothing like having a glass of wine in a hot spring, you know.
Oh yes, I've heard of that. It typically involves drinking in a bath while gazing up at the moon, yes? All that aside, I wonder why the Snake Man has taken such a liking to me.
Oh, poor Gordolf. Poor Gordolf. Alright, that is a quartz and 25,000 satisfaction points. And hot spring is finally open, but please don't try to swim in it like a pool. Formation restricted cleaning. Okay, I need to see here. So the game press for Grand Order. The walkthrough. So the women's and the men's bath. So that'd probably be amongst here. So hot springs, woman drops the pale umber, and the men's drops the not pale umber. So I don't want to do either of these at the moment. We can restore the incognito sitting room next, though. This walkthrough actually has a guide, but I'm not following the guide. You can be alter ego, Avenger, revenge against mankind, and all that stuff. Nice. A very veritable amount of classes. So that'd work. Do you happen to be a shrine carpenter? If the opportunity does show up, Wobbuffet, I will. If the opportunity does show up. We still need a fair bit more of those. And neither of the quests we unlocked get them. 9 drugs. And a Gouda Gouda Hot Spring story. Good gracious, there's so many of these. Okay, neither of these, though, actually give us anything. So we can ignore these extras. Phoenix Hall, though. What's the Phoenix Hall restoration? It's both of the ones I don't have, of course. But of course. So, let's gather... Let's go back to the forest here. And we'll double Scotty Dante's this. I'll bring outlaws and boop, 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 boop. There we go. Alright. Still need a fair bit. So nothing about your true self. You've only said some minor stuff too. We all have our cards to hide. We all have our cards that are best kept hidden. But when the true combat comes down to it. We all have our own hidden secrets, after all. But I will give a slight hint, I suppose, since Wildpet's gonna keep guessing otherwise. My class is a little bit out of this world, let's say. I don't think Shiki actually has clairvoyance. I'm not sure I'm pleasing with that. Gotcha. Also, I'm really loving how much lumber drops I'm getting here. I'm getting so much lumber drops from this node. So many. It's so good. How much lumber this node has given me. So much lumber. Saber Shiki doesn't have clairvoyance. She's omniscient in that. Oh, sorry, I confused. Oh, well, that's because they have mystic eyes, though, Wildfet. Their eyes aren't clairvoyant. Their eyes just have special abilities. Like, Shiki's eyes can see deathline. Okay, so you would have mystic eyes of clairvoyance, is what you're trying to say, then. You'd say you'd have the mystic eyes of clairvoyance. I get you. Alright, come on. I need more lumber drops here, game. On that lumber. At the very least, I'll be able to farm the other one, the 5-star one that I can fairly simply here. I can get that from the men's hot springs, which is probably restricted to men's onlys, but I'm fine with that. I can work with it. Yep, clairvoyance can also be seeing the present, like Merlin's type of clairvoyance. Merlin can see the present, but he can see anywhere in the present, technically. I don't know what it is. It's something along those lines, at least. Got more lumber in this one than last time. That's good. So this one I'm gonna run until we can have enough for Phoenix Hall, I think. Then we can run the men's hot springs. Excuse me. Until we have enough of the 5-star. And so on and so forth. We'll do all the extra quests probably next stream. Hey Frost, welcome. How be things? I am indeed enjoying myself quite a bit. It's always nice to stream when you have some people to chat with. But how be things for you? How be things for you? Okay, do I have enough of the basic lumber here at this point that I'd be able to unlock the hall? 90. I only have 10 more of that lumber typing. Just 10. And I'll be able to unlock that hall. But I want to get all this satisfaction, that was the thing. You single pulled a Benny. Very nicely done. Very nicely done, Frost. Congrats on that. It took me 700 quartz, but I finally got me Sigurd and 2 of the Mark on the Smiling Face CEs. It took a while, but it happened. Yay! Okay, so I need another 100 of this lumber if I want to get as much satisfaction as I can over the course of this stream. And you cleared the event this morning. Nice. Because I'm trying to do all the story portions on stream, I only just started unlocking beyond the basic quests myself. And I'm already hurting for doing that. If the opportunity does come up, well, unfortunately it might not come up with this stream, because I need to run this node efficiently in order to get as much of the basic lumber, and then I need to run the men's hot spring for the advanced lumber, neither of which are really letting me, especially since I want to try and get this done before I have to call the stream, and it is starting to get close. I'm already going to be going longer than normal, and I'm probably going to be hurting for it in the morning, but I want to get as much satisfaction as possible. And yeah, I am quite enjoying the story. This is a very nice, relaxing cooldown after the 100 boxes that was my Christmas hell. So I put it on myself to do 100 boxes. Because I'm totally not a masochist or anything. Totally not a masochist or anything. Why did your Adelante do 0 damage to the Bell Lamu and Tiamat? I don't know the answer to that question off the very top of my head. It's been a while since I've actually fought Tiamat, or the Bell Lamu. Actually, I need to look up the Bell Lamu real quick. So the Bell Lamu, okay, it was a saber too. Oh, we're just talking, oh Max, we're just talking of theoretical, should we be servants, what our classes would be and kind of stuff. That's what he's asking. Okay, so that's that. I have enough to unlock the Phoenix Hall. And only the Phoenix Hall. I still need another 60, so I'll have to run that one. For now, though, I need to get the men's hot springs up and running. It is Saber class enemies, so we need to bring Lancers. This also drops the basic stuff. So we'll bring Weva. And I think double Waver. Gosh, do I have an AoE Lancer? AoE male Lancer. I don't think I've got one. Dang it. Enkidu. You'll work, I guess. Yeah, Enkidu works. Throw Sumo. You get that. And Diarmund. Ku. Gil. You get that, and then that, and I need something cheaper than you. Let's go Sparty. Sure, that'll work. I have no idea what this node consists of, so yeah. Go to that, and let's see what this node consists of here. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Debuffing flowers. Ah, like Merlin did. Just like Merlin. Oh gosh, these things! trying to think. AoE Lancers that are male. Male AoE Lancers. Oh. So NP, I think. There we go. NP damage. Lancer. AoE. Karna. I don't have Karna. Sort by target. AoE. So, male. I don't have Karna. I don't have this Roman-looking guy. I have Ramu. He's not leveled. Wow, there are so few. Fiona's AoE? He is! He's not level up for me, though. So that doesn't help me, sadly. Yeah, I'm going to have to resort into a support one here, I think. I'm going to have to resort to a support Lancer here in order to get things done quickly. Extra Vlad. He be single target. Also, I might need to take a break here shortly to go to the bathroom, just because this is going longer. See, I might take a break here, and then after this run to go to the bathroom. I kind of want to see what my drops are going to look like first, though. Please give me some good amounts of the cedar wood, or whatever the wood is, drops. So I can go to the bathroom with safety and reassurance in mind. Done. We're getting a lot of the wood drops, though, so that's reassuring. Hello, David. And we can afford one of these. Alright, Enkidu. Smack. Actually, doesn't David have divinity? Okay, it doesn't matter, so Enkidu's got enough power to down. So, one wave done. One turn almost. Come on. Faster. Faster. Faster, 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 faster! Gosh, there we go, okay. What does our drops look like? Okay, we got 2, 4, 6, 8 times at least 8, so about 64 from that. That's some pretty good drop rates there. Okay, so I am going to be right back. I really actually do need to go to the bathroom here. So I will be back to continue this stream. I'm going to, right quick though, run an ad for 3 minutes. There we go. Whew. And it's still in the ad break. I did not expect me to be done that fast. Okay, got a minute. Got a minute to catch the breath. Okay. Excuse me. Cut that out of the recording, because that's kind of gross. Are we able to do any of these? We can... the sitting room. Without the... yeah, we can't do the sitting room. We gotta save for the Phoenix Hall Tarnation. Okay. 30 seconds, and then we're back. Pop the neck. Pop the collar. Alright. 17, 16. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I am back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Ad break is done. Max Limit Broken C on Fion for me. Thank you, Max. Thank you, thank you. I just need to refresh you in here now. Let me see if it will show real quick. So... let me see if it'll show when the last time you logged in was. Yeah, 0 minutes ago. Okay. What's... I should have stayed on there. I was back. Oh, you didn't experience the ad then. Interesting. That does seem to be a constant problem where not everybody gets hit by the ad. It's weird. I don't know. And, well, if it's 4 AM for you, please do me a favor. Go to bed, man. Because, yeah, 4 AM is... it's a little late, you know? Just a little late. Also, I don't know if my game likes you or not. There you are. Okay, so confirm the setup. There he be. Alright, that will work. Alright, so Fion is AoE. I have no idea how Fion works. He'll be useful for the last wave at the very least. He's MP5, unfortunately. Hey, that's a good thing, though. That is a good thing. Fion did get a strengthening quest just recently, I do believe, so, you know. Him being higher MP is always good. If I can get him to... good enough. Oh, he's... yeah, I mean, true enough. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure my Fion is MP5 as well. I just haven't put any effort into leveling him. He's kind of low on my list, I think, which I am going to have to update now that I got 2 new servants. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to update that list since I got Chiron and Sigurd. That list is definitely in need of revision. Alright, so, and he's got his NP set. We can use that to speed up this next wave. And Fion, he should be NP good as well. Just checking his stuff. Ooh, that's actually decent enough skill. That one's not so much, but it will work well in this conjunction. So, doot. Your Tomoe is NP4 with max broken C for the ladies' bath. That is actually pretty good to know. That is good to know. I will likely be farming the ladies' bath off screen here. Also, Enema Unleashed did good damage there. We just need a little bit... ah, you just don't like Fion. You know what? That is fair and logical. Also, all of this kind of made me just remember. I don't remember who it was, but I remember somebody used to come by and said that they burned all of their male servants. I do wonder if they are completionists at all. 'Cause if so, they can't do one of these quests, which would suck so bad. Level 96 to 1 Benny. Nice. We got a good burb there, Frost. Good burb indeed. Evade. Okay, so that doesn't do anything for me. Alright. Fiona, show me your power! Okay, that's not bad. That was not terribly bad damage. Especially since it was AoE. Okay. I will take it. I will take it. I mean, that was also because of a... I'm gonna be honest here with that. It seemed like you were almost procrastinating a little bit there. Not gonna lie. I kind of got that feeling that you procrastinated a fair bit. Also, ooh, that was not too great of drops. There's not a good Fion. There's a good Fion, but I don't have friends with them. Why do you have a Fion that I'm not friends with, person? Why am I not friends with that person with another Fion? I need as much Fion as possible. 5 more feathers for Enma further? You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Ooh, that's leveled Fion. Sure, let's go with this one too. They're friends, so why not? Any Fion works for now. At this point, any Fion is a good Fion. Any Fion is good. But honestly, you guys got nothing on me. It took me probably a good year, maybe about 8 months, to finish off the ocean one. Okeanos, I think, yeah. It took me that long to do that, so beat that. Yeah, I can take a look at your support here, Willowfett. I can. Not getting a lot of wood drops again. Thank you, Wilhelmina Carmilla, for the follow. It is appreciated. Enkidu. Gil costume win. Oh, yes. We need more Gil. We need Proto Gil. We need Gil with costume. We need actually OG Gil with costume, because Caster Gil, it's not fair. He's the only one that gets a costume, you know? His OG form needs to get one, too, for sure. OG Gil deserves costumes, too. He's the OG, after all. AQ. I think that's a good idea. But welcome, Wilhelmina Carmilla. Welcome to my stream. I do so hope that you enjoy this slightly chaotic place, especially when I'm a little bit tired and such. When you're getting a new Discord mod. Probably not for a while. I will admit I have been letting the Discord. Will do, Max. Thank you for stopping by and giving me those units. But I have been letting Discord go a little bit. But I do plan on getting back into things more this year. This year is the year that I will actually start taking a lot of the stuff more seriously and getting more involved, so that I can make my channel great. Than it currently is, at least. Let's get more stars there. And give Fiona the Dupe. Dupe. I'm going to try and be more active to start things out. I'm going to try and actually outline the rules for the Discord as well, since I've kind of been lazy with regards to that. Yeah, I do plan on it. I do plan on getting more involved in everything. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try and fix that, though. I'm legitimately going to try and do better this year as far as Discord and all that stuff. Discord, I'm going to maybe try and touch up the overlay here a little bit, if I can think of any good ways to do so. Suggestions would be nice. We want that Phoenix Hall restored here. I do plan on finally getting the higher tier sub badges done, even though until I've had at least 10 subs, nobody will actually see them. But that's beside the point. Welcome, Mordred. Welcome, welcome. How be things? How be things? Okay, there's Phoenix Hall. It's getting more spacious. What a nice design. But how be things, Mordred? How be things for you? Okay, so we still need a fair bit of that lumber. That lumber's gonna take a while. I can already tell. Yeah, I do plan on asking you guys as well for your assistance and stuff. You know, trying to do it all on my own. It's probably why I've let it stagnate so. Like, before I put Akabara, pretty much gave him the power to redesign the Reddit, it was not too good. By Reddit, I mean Discord. But yeah, the Discord was not looking too good before I gave Akabara the go-ahead to redesign it. It's looking a lot better now, but I have been letting it go to the wayside. I will be fixing that this year. We're just talking, like, if we were servants sort of things there, Mordred. That sort of thing, you know? I don't want to, but I kind of got to. I gotta bring Waver. Because that extra drop for the lumber, it's... Sorry, Wildfet. I'm sorry. I'm trying to laser focus down and get as much of the satisfaction things done as possible. Because, like I said, I am already over insofar as stream time. It's starting to get a little late, and I do have work in the morning, but I do want to get this done. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, you know. Happens when one gets tired. Or old. One could argue I am both tired and old. Or old and tired. Either or sort of works. After all, in 2 years, I'll be hitting 30. That's how old I am. I'm an old geezer. Old. I'm old. I'm ancient, practically. I've got gray hairs, although I've been having that for a few years at this point. That's mainly more due to stress than anything, because job's not exactly super chill and relaxed, you know. But, yeah. I know I'm the old geezer here. Wow, back in my day, we didn't have these double Scott Dante's cups. We had double waver and we liked it. Oh, yeah, I need that MP. The bronze one live. On, get a kill, Enkidu. There's good Enkidu, good. Which one? Because Martha has 2 MPs technically. You have to be specific. My eyes are actually starting to dry out as well. And if they honestly, my eyes continue to dry out, I might have to take out my contacts before too long. Which is not something I've done on stream. Mainly because I don't really care for how I look in glasses. I'm a little bit, I guess I will freely admit, I'm a little self-conscious of my glasses appearance. Especially the fact that I forgot to shave last night as well. Yeah, I fear what comparisons I could be drawn to if that. You can stun people with dad jokes. That is all. That is a good noble phantasm. That's a good one. Or skill. Stun people with dad jokes. Also, I was legitimately worried there for a moment that I didn't target David. And I was going to cry if I didn't. Melt apparently does have a stepdaughter, per the FGO lore. I don't remember what... I think it was the most recent event in JP that she supposedly adopts Fran. Summer Fran, to be exact. Supposedly. I'm not sure if this rumor has been verified or not, you know. This is an, as of yet, unverified rumor that Summer Melt adopts Fran. You know. Which, if true, you know, that'd be kind of adorable. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we still need a fudge ton of that. We need 290. Good gracious. But this is the best node to drop it. Ugh. Farming indeed. Farming indeed. Okay, go back to the Lurking Men, Frost. I wait for more of your witty comments. This node is such a pain to farm too. I need to do it. Because I need to maximize my guest satisfaction. I must. I must do that on stream too. I must. So that is the kind of streamer I am. I stream all the story and try to cut out the farming so you guys don't get bored. But when I can't cut out the farming because I am kind of a lazy bum and don't properly do all of my farming off stream, then I try and just ramble and talk with you guys and slowly and steadily lose my sanity. Slowly but steadily, my sanity goes. Is Solomon long? Not really, actually. Given the fact that you do not have to partake in the raids themselves, which took like a good 5 or 6 days, I think, Solomon should be... I'm trying to do the mental math. So, over the course of Solomon, you have the introduction. There will be the awakening of the pillars, I want to say. And then I think you have to fight each pillar individually. before you get to the final thing. I want to say Solomon's actually going to be a fairly short chapter. Short but challenging. Yes. Short but challenging is the name of the game. Again, though, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't done Solomon without, you know, the raids, so... But it is the hope and dream of every person who played around the raids that someday, somehow, someway, the raids of Solomon will once again grace our screens, and endless materials will rain down upon us as we are much, much stronger than we once were. That is the dream of many a FGO player, where we can once again bask in the endless farming and the bullying of Barbados. For Barbados deserves his bullying. Barbados is a pinata from which many bountiful things can rain. Yes, more materials. They drop some of the newer materials as well. Let it happen. Let the materials flow. Let it rain the materials. Let it rain the ichor of the demon killers as we smash into them with relentless abandon, destroying them endlessly. Yes, the case files. The case files event is when Barbados bullying returns once more. And that will be a glorious day to re-bully Barbados. The Barbados bullying will recommence. I have absolutely no idea how much bullying of Barbados I'm going to do, other than the fact that it's probably going to be a fair bit. Okay, let's restore the second kitchen next. We're almost caught up with this. Almost. Just 160 more to go. And then we'll have all the satisfaction that we desire. Splendid work. Do you happen to be a shrine carpenter? Sadly, I am not, Betty. Sadly, I am not. Okay, so we just need the 160 more of that. So 130, actually. We're getting close. We're slowly but steadily crawling towards the finale here. We can do this. I've totally not lost my sanity yet. I haven't started rambling on and on and on and on, have I? Because that's a surefire sign that I've already started to lose my mind. Though I lost it a long time ago, so maybe it's a sign I found my mind. I don't know. Ah yes, Jason. Your NP is working, Wardret? Wait. Are you the reason I lost my mind all those years ago, perhaps? Did you perhaps go back in time, because you knew that I lost my mind sometime in the past, but the time for me losing my mind was growing short, so to correct the paradox, you went back in time to make me lose my mind. Is that what happened, Mordred? Did you go back and make me lose my sanity? Going back in time and makes me lose my mind. Fascinating. Interesting. And I'm betting that it is around this time, the moment when I've come to this realization, is when you will actually do the deed and go back in time to make me lose my mind. Is that right? I'm betting you're doing it right now. Jokes are working out. Maybe y'all just can't discern this. Ooh, that's a joke and a burn at the same time, Frost. That is a joke and a burn. I like it. Those are the good kinds of jokes. Where you have to be very, very smart, or at the very least not dumb. Now, if that was a Rick and Morty joke though, then I don't know. I'm not high IQ. I'm not high IQ enough to understand the intricacies of Rick and Morty or anything like that. Not that I ever tried to, because I know this is probably a very unpopular opinion, but I just didn't see the appeal of it, you know? The appeal of Rick and... Yeah, you've never seen it. Okay, so it's not one. It's not a Joker reference there. So it's one you came up on your own. Very impressive. It takes a clever man to come up with a joke on their own on the dime. Very yeah, I mean, I had some friends that watched it and said it was a good show, but I don't know, it just didn't... Again, maybe it's because I'm not high IQ or whatever, but I just did not find the appeal of it, you know? It just seemed kind of odd, and the fandom probably also turned me away from it as well, I would say. As is often a thing, you know, gatekeeping in the fandom in general can often turn people away, like... It's been a few years now, but I used to be a fairly big, toxic community. Like, I used to be a fan of Ruby, made by Rooster Teeth, and while it has declined on its own, like, insofar as show in general, the fandom can be kind of toxic, and very gatekeeping, so I can see why it might be hard to get into as well, you know? But I mean, that's a common thing, really. It's hard to find a fandom that is not a toxic one. Because, I mean, there's always at least some toxic aspect of it. Like, even the most wholesome things, like Undertale, has a very toxic, or not really toxic, but more annoying fandom, I guess. Maybe not, maybe that's not even the right word. Maybe overbearing would be a better word for it, maybe? Yeah, overbearing would work probably a little bit better insofar as description. MP, 3 disasters awaken as the Messiah comes to protect God's treasure, but the 3 primordial beasts are the final threat to humanity. Oh, that's actually a very good one. Rolls off the tongue quite well there. Boba Fett, very, very well. Oh yeah, I mean, that is most certainly an annoyance. I can definitely understand that annoyance. Because I get annoyed by it a fair bit. I mean, like Mordred said, every fandom does have a lot of toxicity. Like, even the most wholesome of fandoms. I'm trying to think right now. Is there any fandom I could come up with on the very top of my head that is not toxic in the slightest? Yeah, there's some small bits of toxicity. Fandom that does not have any bit of toxicity in the slightest. Let me think. I'm sure I could drum up something. I'm looking at all my games over here, see if I've got any. I don't see any video games that would qualify. Yu-Gi-Oh's toxic to a very heavy degree. Non-toxic fandoms. I've got it. My mind. If there is any toxicity, it's probably only in Japan, just because it is very niche over here in America. I guess it might have some... I'm not really sure how niche it is in the foreign landscape either, but I have thought of a community that is not toxic. Granted, I haven't been part of the community in a few years, but the last I saw it wasn't a toxic community. It was just a little weird. Yes. The MGQ community. Those people were toxic, as far as I can remember. But my memory could be poor, so, you know. Actually, that makes me think the Monster Musume community wasn't too toxic either.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえに
You're glad you like it? Yeah, it was actually very clever. It was very nicely put, and I could definitely see it being changed to like a grand orchestra or something.
いい聞かせてよ
Every fandom, no matter where, is toxic. I mean, like I said, the fandom, when I was a more active part of it, didn't seem it. But again, that's mainly because most of the game was in Japanese. So, if there was any toxicity, I probably couldn't understand a word of it. You know?
分かったよ
That'd be a
そう
Q.
的確にいく分かった的確に
But Monster Musume, I don't think... Yeah, that one doesn't really have a big one.
いい聞かせてよ
Since we'll keep it normal. True enough, true enough. When you look from the outside, that is a fair point. There's a good phrase. Through the, not a phrase, maybe more of a saying, perhaps. Something with looking through the looking glass, I think, would be an apt description. Also, get rid of those filthy bucks, and Kidu, you're better than them. There we go. Dupe. Dupe.
オーセロット
I'm gonna look up through the looking glass. What does that stand for? Through
人と共に歩む
the...
ゆえにエヌマエリシュ
I know it's...
聞いた あいたたたたた
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just not the right phrase. I don't know. Like I said, it's getting a little late, and I'm a little crazy right now. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there, Mordred. A lot of communities are have a toxic underbelly, or just a toxic exterior. Between gatekeeping, like, ardent beliefs that this is the way things should be, a lot of that kind of stuff. You know. It's sad that toxicity is so commonplace nowadays, you know, but it also... It is one of the unfortunate consequences of the internet being a thing. Thank you, Quiz1025, for the follow. It is appreciated. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Your Benny is on support too if you need it. Thank you, Max. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure if I'm going to need her tonight, because, like I said, I'm mainly focusing on getting these woods farmed so that I can finish off as much of the satisfaction as possible, which we are closing in on that gap here. We are going to be repairing the scenic sitting room here. You have throwing into the ground, step by behemoth, who fly to the Leviathan who would pull you to the depths of the darkness to be consumed by him. Very dark and ominous, Wobbuffet. I like it. More spacious with nice sun. I guess only the unique rooms probably have the unique dialogues there. Okay, so 50 of this one. We're getting close. I can almost feel it. Does the FTO type my MP save tonight would be the one of the world ending. Ah, nice. Oh gosh. Wait. Look at Wobbuffets. Wobbuffets, I'm checking your support list. Yes, I remember now. I remember. I'm not totally scatterbrained yet. My brain is not gone yet. It's still slightly there. I still have a slight bit of sanity tonight. Server the on. Scrolling. Check yours as well, J6? Sure. Can do, can do. I probably already passed you. Nope, there you are, Wobbuffet. Alrighty, so Adelante with a 5-star. You have Benny Enma, level 55 with the 212 NP2. Adelante with the 5-star CE. The Valkyries. Not best Valkyrie, but you know, still pretty good Valkyrie. I am personally a fan of Ortland myself, but that's just me. Astolfo, Paracelsus, Sanson, Cha-Cha, and Abby. Emma is level 70 now. Must just be that you haven't... Yeah, last logged in 2 hours ago. That would be why. That would be why. And then... J6, you want me to check yours as well. J6, Hydra. And your shoe? Okay, I can do that. Okay, J6, so... Base setup looks pretty solid. I'm disappointed in you, J6. That melt is not a 10-10-10. Disappointing. But the support setup is looking pretty solid. Clearly somebody's gotten a CE drop, J6. I wonder who's gotten a CE drop. I wonder who. But otherwise, a pretty solid cast all around. Pretty solid. And then, Shu, you be there. So, standard awesome setup. Your Oi is very nice. I like that you've got her in her best ascension as well. Same thing, Aresh. She's in her best ascension. Good, good, good. Very proud, very proud. Mashu in the swimsuit. I approve. I don't like, though, that she's got a 9 for that last skill, Shu. That's sad. That's somewhat sad, man. That's somewhat saddening that you haven't fully scaled up your Mashu. But otherwise, a very, very solid-looking comp. You need more of the lore. That is understandable. Lore can be pain. Lore is pain. Indeed. Wobbuffet, you need to level that Mashu up. Stat! You know what? Wobbuffet, what is your current opinion of Mashu, other than the fact that you know she's my waifu? My primary one, at least. Blackbeard surrounded by those he wishes to protect. This is a good setup. Blackbeard is surrounded by those he wishes to protect, because we all know Blackbeard is truly the most wholesome of characters when it comes to children. The only one he would probably not qualify for protect, I would hazard to guess, would be Cha-Cha and Sitana. Those two would be the only two that he would not go on to protect. There's a Benny there now. I feel like he wouldn't go on the protect train with Benny either, because Benny, Cha-Cha, and Sitana are all technically adults. Technically. You know? So I feel like his opinion on them would be different. Blackbeard will later get swapped. Legas. And I'm sure that you will be able to, that once you start to catch up story-wise, you will see the light that is Mashu. And at the very least, you will come to appreciate her and hopefully see her as somebody that can be leveled up. That is my hopes. Honestly, Wobbuffet, though, if Blackbeard treated Cha-Cha like the adult she wants to be treated like... Actually, you know, thinking of Cha-Cha's personality, I almost feel like Cha-Cha would think of Blackbeard as a naughty son or something. I can't help but get that image out of my mind of Blackbeard doing something he shouldn't, and then getting scolded by Cha-Cha for acting in that manner. Without cheating, is it possible? It is indeed possible to do story without leveling MASH, since I'm almost positive that the Part 1 speed run of FGO doesn't level MASH up. Almost positive. I didn't watch the full thing through. Oh, you're talking about the Lost Belts. No. Yeah, when the Lost Belts come, you definitely need to level Mashu. Boba Fett. So if you have any hopes or plans to do any of the Lost Belts, you're gonna need to level up that Mashu. Faux show. The Karano Kyoku squad. Appropriate. All the CEs and all the Karano Kyoku servants. Yeah, Fujino is the outlier there. I will admit, Fujino is most certainly the outlier there. Excuse me. Okay, we finally have enough of that. So now we go up to Phoenix Hall. Pop a silver. Alright, so this one... Phoenix Hall. This does have the basic drop, but it also has increased drop of the 5-star. Phoenix Hall has what as the enemies? I don't care. I'm going to look. Columbus. Alright, well, I will bring Columbus up in the rankings here. Also, you should notice that Actually, Boba Fett, if you don't mind, could you try to see if you can do that again? Because I think I set up the restrictions properly, but I'm not 100% sure if I have or not. It should limit you as to how often you can do that now. Okay, so we are keeping that party up. And we need this one? Yes. Although, we'll swap Oi. Oh, you're out of stock, so you can't. So, Berserkers, and then two Berserkers, and then Riders the rest of the way. So, AoE Rider. AoE Rider. I don't have an AoE Rider, do I? I have Martha, actually. Martha will work. And then Wava. You get Mask on a Smiling Face, as does Mashu. And we will go with this squad. Why am I choosing... I need an assassin, not a rider. Good gracious. I don't know where my head is. Shootin' is more expensive. Diarmund? Get replaced with Inshun, because why not? There we go, this'll work. Let's go. Let's go, Shootin'. But it's riders. Don't try to confuse me. I'm already starting to lose it a little bit. I don't need to be confused further, man. My brain's clearly not screwed on tight. It is a setting, I believe, Boba Fett. I don't remember what the setting is off the very top of my head. But I know that there's a setting or something along those lines. Okay, Shootin'. We don't do this right off the bat. what we need to do is we need to focus fire down this Drago first. Meanwhile, I'm scrolling till I can find Columbus. Actually, I don't think I actually have Columbus, Wobbuffet. If I do, I'm just completely and totally blind. Yeah, I actually don't have Columbus. So yeah, I can either refund you those points there, Wobbuffet, or you can pick somebody else based on who I do have. Hey, somebody else is here! So, where there was... I'm trying to figure out how to do that rejection thing. Okay, well, give me a different Civic then, in that case. So I can put them at a +1. Oh, that's a, that's dragon. Turn the on again. Shootin'. We have that once we can afford a single tactician's command. Shoot and smash. I almost dropped my phone there. Hey, Ozzy, my man. What's up, Ozzy? Ozzy has been charmed by shooting. I'm sure many of us have been charmed by shooting, so we cannot blame Ozzy for this charm he has fallen under. If not Shuten's appearance, then her voice, because good lord, Shuten's got ASMR voice. I also guess Shuten, to some degree, contributes to the New Carnival Phantasm ending song, or opening song, I think. One of the two. At least that's what I've read. But you can't always believe what you read, so... I mean, Shuten is charming. You know? And I'm completely fine with saying that for Shuten, because even though I pair her with Kintoki, she has not officially made a move. Should Shuten ever officially make a move on Kintoki, then, you know, I will step off from Shuten. But yes, Swolfet, that is fine, that is fine. How much more do we need? One more run of that, and we will be able to get the final of the things. The things that I'm currently scrounging my brain together to try and figure out the words to call it. Gracious, I am getting pretty tired. Part of the on. Again. You already don't like the imagery in Solomon. It is very interesting about that. Again, definitely read through the story is my suggestion. Just because I would normally try and say, you know what? If you don't want to... Nightmare Fuel... Oh, yeah, it's definitely Nightmare Fuel. If you don't want to read the story, then you can always go back on my YouTube and watch my playthrough of Solomon. But I seriously do think Solomon is one of those chapters that is better experienced personally rather than through watching somebody else do it. Yeah, that too, but I mean, I definitely feel Solomon is one of those really good chapters. Obviously, though, Wobbuffet, you're not going to do it until you've gotten some rest, right? Because you did say it's like 4 AM for you like an hour ago, man. So unless it's 4 AM as in you were asleep for 8 hours before starting to watch the stream, and you don't have school within the next couple of hours, surely none of those conditions fall under your province, do they, Wobbuffet? And who are you talking to there, Mordred? Who wants to kill who? And I agree with you, J6. Solomon, Babylonia, Camelot are the best of the opening. Definitely Solomon is the top. You got a lecture in 6 hours. Oh boy. Oh shoot, I reminded you. Oh shoot. You need -2 hours of sleep according to school. I mean, that's according to school, though. Like, let's not believe them. According to I don't even remember what show it was from, but there was like an excerpt from a show here in the US where it was like a PTA conference and something with regards to homework and time spent and freedom and that kind of stuff. Honestly, Wobbuffet, if nothing else, I would severely recommend reading through Solomon. It is a dang good story, man. And the emotional... If you only read the very ending, you're gonna miss out on a lot. I'm gonna honestly say it. It is well worth going through and reading. When you're rested, you know, when you're rested. But that's just my recommendation. You can take it if you want, or not. But you can if you don't want to. You can always watch. I will say this much, Wobbuffet. I will say this much. There was a part about, I would say halfway through the actual Solomon story that had me crying. On stream it, nonetheless. So, you know, that should tell you how good it is. But this is the final of the things. The entertaining sitting room has been restored. Finally! Okay. So now we have 85,000 guest satisfaction. 85,000 satisfaction has been achieved. We can claim all of these quartz fragments. We can do a little bit in the shop. And then I think I'm going to stop the stream and take out my contacts and possibly go to bed. Because I'm getting tired. And kind of gassy, according to my burps. Code removers, star foes, sun foes, and there we go. Okay. According to school, I don't need more sleep. Well, according to work, I do need sleep. So work and school are different, you know. But yeah, I am going to call this one here. I've been going for almost 3.5 hours, pretty much an hour past. So I will be getting some sleep here. So once again, thank you all so much for coming out and sticking around for this longer stream. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. And if you want to know when I go live, drop me a follow here on Twitch. If you want to be generous, drop me a sub here on Twitch. if you want to still subscribe to me but don't want to feel generous, or you can't feel generous, then you can drop me a sub on YouTube, where my massive backlog of everything Fate is. That is a secret, and I'm mainly saying that, J6, because my mind is too tired. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, sadly. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next stream. See ya.